An icon in Greater Cincinnati golfing dies after an ATV accident at her home. Diane Calkins was a competitive golfer in the city and all over the country for that matter for more than 40 years. Angela Ingram joins us now with how Calkins is being remembered. Angela.
Well, Rob, friends describe Calkins as multifaceted, talented on the golf course and off. She was known for her musical ability and also for her generosity.
They told the greeners down there.
Wally Gosser knows the Miami View Golf Club like the back of his hand. He also knew Diane Calkins for years, first meeting her when she joined the club, and he played against her.
I had a pretty good round that day. I shot 69, and she walked off the 18th green and she says, "I want a rematch." So I said, "That's fine. Anytime you want it, we get it."
Calkins was a fixture here for decades. Her accolades and accomplishments are on plaques covering the walls of the club.
She's a very benevolent person, and the women golfers loved her out here because when she played, she's always instructing.
Calkins was originally from Iowa, but the greater Cincinnati area was her home. She died after an ATV accident on her property, and her friends have a hard time knowing someone so full of life is gone.
Diane, it was a multifaceted, wonderful woman in so many ways.
Janie Claire has known Calkins since Janie was 10 years old.
Nationally, Diane qualified for 7 USGA golf tournaments. She won the Women's Ohio Stroke Play Senior Division 3 times. I believe that Diane played in at least 40 women's Mets.
In 2005, Calkins was inducted as a Cincinnati Golf Legend honoree, but she was so much more than just a game of golf. She taught in Norwood Public Schools, was an accomplished pianist, and also played the organ at Groesbeck United Methodist Church. Her friends' faces light up when they speak of Diane and her life that was well lived.
And I think the last hole she probably ever played, when she birdied the 18th hole, she made a miraculous 3rd shot into the green.
And I think she'd want to be remembered as Diane, the one who never said no and always gave her best at everything she did.
Considering her involvement with the sport over many years, friends are hoping that the Greater Cincinnati Women's Golf Association will come up with a way to honor Calkins' legacy. Rob, back to you.
Angela, thanks very much. It seems like she has some pretty good friends. The family is working on funeral arrangements. We'll let you know more as those plans are finalized.